All right, this case is against Sheila McGlue. She super glued every item in Hobby Lobby aisle because she thought it was poorly curated.
All right, prosecution. We'll go ahead and let you go ahead and speak.
Perfect. Okay. So, basically, Your Honor, what happened is our claim is against Sheila McGlue over there because, like I mentioned, she superglued every item in Hobby Lobby aisle because she thought it was poorly curated. Basically, the series of events is that she got into a dispute at a restaurant with her partner, who hated the fact that she was going to Hobby Lobby so often. And so to take it out on him, she was like, you know what, I'm going to go there today. And then what happened was, on the way, there was let's see, hold on. I have to like look and see the different. On the way, she basically, what we're accusing her of is that she had a very sharp dart that pierced the glue that we had for sale. And once the glue got all over her fingers, she realized that there was she could like pick things up and like put them back down and glue them there. And so she just went to town. She started going crazy. And our witness that we have for this, Your Honor, but he can't speak. It's a silent mime, and all he can do is pantomime what she was doing.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay.
And
please next time, please let me know when you're.
I apologize. I'm finished. I'm sorry. I just like looking into your beautiful eyes.
All right, enough of that. I'm going to turn it over to the defense.
All right, defense's number one action. I'd like to call the mime to the stand for questioning. Where's he at?
Oh, he's here. He's not able to speak because he's a mime. All right. Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. I didn't know what I was doing. I should have read the rules. Okay. So you are accusing my client of gluing things in Hobby Lobby.
That is correct.
Very much presented the evidence yourself that a very sharp dart was involved, which obviously can puncture holes in super glue. What do you find in Hobby Lobby all over the place? Super glue, right?
I mean, yeah.
It was an accident. It was clearly, based on that evidence alone, it was an accident. Sometimes you just walk around with a dart and you punch holes in things and you get super glue on your hands and shit gets stuck together. Now, I would call into order here that intent is very much related to this crime. Accidentally supergluing things in Hobby Lobby is one thing. Intentionally supergluing things in Hobby Lobby, lock her up. However, darts have a mind of their own. Just like the object that I've brought here. Before she was in Hobby Lobby, she was in the Apple store. Darts are crazy, man. Cracked screen. You're gonna charge her for that as well. And furthermore, hyperinflation. I now understand how this game works. You're accusing my client of participating in this crime. Have you seen the price of superglue? Clearly, she couldn't have afforded the superglue. I mean, look at her. She doesn't have the money for it. So the superglue was clearly provided by Hobby Lobby. The dart was an accident. And you know that she was on financial hard times because the police found a treasure map in her possession. She was searching for treasure. She's an archaeologist, obviously. An archaeologist would never do such a thing. Can I call a witness to the stand?
Yes, you may. Did you have one?
Yeah, Dylan.
You need to present the witness on the board.
Oh shit, I don't have that. Defense rest for the time being.
Okay. I took some notes here. I just wanted to make sure I went over them properly here. So darts have a mind of their own. Um, I now know how this game works. Have you seen the price of super glue? And oh shit, I don't have that. So thank you. I'm gonna turn it over to the prosecution for any type of.
Let's see. I'm thinking. I have 2 cards and I've already reshuffled them, so I'm trying to think of like how to.
I would like to remind the prosecution that you've already made your case. This is strictly not to present evidence. This is strictly to kind of rebuke what he said.
I mean, your client. I mean, okay, so I don't see what the whole like I don't see the point of the treasure map. I don't see what that had to do with them being in Hobby Lobby. Clearly, if they were on hard times, they wouldn't be going into Hobby Lobby. So I don't.
Can I hold on? Let me take a second. Let me review this treasure map. Do you have? Okay, thank you. Let me just look through it real quick here. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So the treasure map is actually of layout of Hobby Lobby. So I just because there's literally aisles on here, and it does have references to all the things in that aisle. So, do you have anything else to
add? Oh, I just realized that his card says or a store layout. Oh, that's pretty fucking clever. Fuck. No, I have nothing else to add. I yield.
All right, I was supposed to say thank you both of you. I will go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and toss out the prosecution's witness here because we've tried to speak to this mind to all day, and he's clearly making some kind of motion of a box that he's inside, but that doesn't show me anything that helps prove that Sheila actually did this.
He's a man of few words.
And I want to go ahead and say too that the defense had a very good point. Intent is a big thing, and the accusation you have is she super glued every item in Hobby Lobby because she thought it was poorly curated. I don't think anyone here is denying that that she accidentally did have some super glue that caused some of the items in Hobby Lobby to be glued together. But intent is a big thing. So I think this is a pretty clear ruling that the defendant is not guilty.
Hey! Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Prosecution is prepared.
All right, let me go ahead and I'll let you go.
Your client, Mr. Sock, is accused of making women's underwear disappear. Now, what I have to present to you, the judge, Your Honor, and the jury, and that guy standing in the corner, today is a used tissue.
Oh boy.
Okay.
A used tissue. Now, believe it or not, we've sent this off to forensics. They've analyzed the nature through which the tissue was used. And I won't go ahead and disturb the jury with this evidence at this moment. However, I think it speaks for itself. Additionally, this crime is alleged to have happened at a hotel. It did happen at a hotel, wherein
Yes.
our client had the smoking gun, a hotel key card through which they could access any room in the hotel at any time. Ergo, they have the opportunity. The means is up to you to present. The motive is up to you to present. Well, it's up to me to present. The opportunity, however, has been presented. Well, I think I've presented the motive, and I think I've presented the opportunity.
Okay.
Do I have to do all my evidences in
No,
one go?
you don't. No. You're good. If you want to yield, you can yield.
And I would like to yield.
Okay. Hit the bell next to you. There you go. Okay, great. All right. I now pass I pass it over to the defense.
All right. First off, I just want to go ahead and say that this is a bold claim from the prosecution that my client made women's underwear disappear. I might add that my client, he is his name's Mr. Sock. He clearly does not have any interest in underwear, and I think this is a case of discrimination against socks. But I will look at the evidence here. A hotel key card, yes, that does look suspicious. But allow me to unwrap the truth with that. Yes, his key card was found near Mr. Sock, but it was not his. It belonged to his roommate, who was just so happened to be named Mr. Boxer, who clearly has more of an interest in underwear than Mr. Sock. So he wasn't there to steal underwear. He was there for his friend, Mr. Boxer. And honestly, some of the evidence I have here is, first and foremost, Mr. Sock, he clearly is innocent of this because he actually has presented his his gaming console, which, how can Mr. Sock be gallivanting off with underwear when he clearly is camped in front of his TV in his hotel room playing Mario Kart for 3 days straight? There's no crime here. It's just a commitment to his Mario Kart. And I don't understand this whole used tissue. I don't think that has anything to do with this. But the other piece of evidence I have here is, to go along with the gaming console, is his old computer. His he has this computer that he's used for gaming as well. So he's just a gamer. And then also I will say that I also don't know what
Can't
to do
wait
with this shit.
Can't wait to see where this goes.
Oh my god, this is so hard. I will say that my client is while he was seen going into some other rooms that were not his, it was not to steal underwear or to make them disappear. It was actually to steal this pearl necklace, which he, is not being tried for in this trial, but in another one. So yes, he might be guilty of that, but he's not guilty of making any women's underwear disappear. And yeah, I rest my case.
All right. I will turn it back over to the prosecutor if he wants to go against any of that stuff.
I would love to. Thank you very much, Your Honor. So first of all, what you've presented to me is a client that has an old computer, has a gaming console, they're clearly a gamer, which I hate to present too much conjecture here. This demographic is known for their perhaps lack of social interaction with women most of the time. That's possible. And how could you obtain interaction with women without having to actually interact with them? By stealing their underwear. The pearl necklace argument, I think, falls flat because just because somebody's guilty of one crime doesn't mean they couldn't be guilty of two. This person was clearly, as the defense has stated, in the rooms of people in the hotel, for which he had a hotel keycard, correct? However, you're arguing that and correct me if I'm wrong, the hotel keycard was his roommate's hotel keycard, which you said, yes?
Yes, Mr. Boxer.
It was, in fact, perhaps, the roommate's keycard. However, we have, on this occasion, this piece of evidence.
Objection. I feel like he should have presented this in his main argument, not post.
I saved it.
I think he should be thrown out due to him not using it in his main argument.
Wait, do I have to do that?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
No, you can present evidence as it comes. Maybe
I'm
trying to catch you into a perjury trap.
Overruled. I'll allow it.
I don't think there's anything to overrule. Of course I can keep presenting evidence.
All right, don't tell sir, don't tell the judge what he can and can't do. But continue, please.
A damaged drill, hotel keycard, caught on a man that has a gaming console. I don't see how the gaming console absolves this of him at all. I think it's a very clear example of a lonely man, the women's underwear, had the means, the motive, and the opportunity to do so. However, also committed additional crimes in the stealing of a pearl necklace.
Actually, has nothing to do with this trial. This trial is not about a necklace being stolen. It is about women's underwear disappearing.
I didn't present that evidence, sir. You did.
That's correct, but that does not have to do.
Order.
My client wasn't killing somebody. He was busy beating up somebody else.
Order. Stay on topic. Prosecutor, finish your remarks.
Oh, that concludes my remarks.
Okay. Defense, do you have anything else to add to
Yes,
this?
I would like to present more evidence. I didn't want to pull this card. Can I please have the floor?
Please.
I would like this case dismissed on grounds that the prosecution is here illegally with a fake passport. And I have proof of this because he actually, on his way in here, he dropped his credit card with his name on it. And we called the bank before this trial, and he found out that he had purchased this fake passport from a fake passport dealer. And so he is actually here illegally. He's not a official lawyer of the United States and does not have grounds or does not have the authorization to practice law in the great state of Alabama.
Objection.
Okay.
Objection.
What's the objection?
My credit card was declined for a cup of coffee, allegedly. How could I possibly... What is a fake passport going for nowadays? Surely, if I can't even afford a cup of coffee, how can I afford a fake passport? Second of all, I didn't know we could present more stuff. I thought I had 3.
No, you've got 2 more right there in front of you.
He can't put it up because it's not his turn.
No, I know. I don't need to right now.
Okay. Well, defense, do you rest?
Yes, I rest.
Okay. Prosecutor, do you have anything else to add?
Yes, I do, in fact.
Okay, I will give you the floor.
A situation which was taking place in the hotel. The power was out. Meaning, despite the defendant attempting to use the hotel keycard, it didn't work. Hence why they had to utilize the drill to break into rooms. The drill.
Objection. He made the claim earlier that my client used the hotel key card to get in the rooms.
I will agree that he did do that, so I will say that we will have to throw out the power outage. Your exact words earlier is that he did get in using the key cards.
I would argue, perhaps, that's objection. That's a rude gesture. This is a court of law, and not the fucking Waffle House after midnight.
Order. This is the courthouse, Alabama. I don't need none of this. Prosecutor, you have any other final remarks?
Yes, I do. In fact,
Okay.
I do. In fact, the power outage was an unforeseen circumstance to this person, so the hotel keycard is absolutely valid. That's like saying
we're saying the key card is valid. I'm saying that you can't use the power outage for to back up the reason why they had to use the drill.
That's why the drill was damaged, because they had to. I didn't say the power was out the whole time. The power became out while he was in the middle of the panty raid. This was mid panty raid situation. Things happen. Things come up, and you have to utilize power tools sometimes. So I don't think you should throw out the power outage. I think that circumstances change, and I think that deviants, such as them, Mr. Sock, will find a way. Prosecution rests.
Okay, defense, do you have anything?
No, I don't have anything to add. Thank you.
All right, perfect. All right, well, this is, to me, I feel like this is a pretty open and shut case. Originally, I was going to rule in favor of the prosecution. I thought the used tissue was damning evidence. However, it then came to light that the prosecutor was here on a fake passport, which I was willing to let go. However, then the prosecution did fabricate the whole power outage thing and like made evidence inconclusive. So I will have to go ahead and basically mark the client as not guilty.
Objection post facto. I said the power outage happened in the middle of it.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit like and subscribe. I would love to play this again with my friends. I thought it was pretty fun, pretty good time. And without further ado, this is Dozer signing out, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.